it comes with the head because the head is part of the fucking fish.
Right. Some people literally get grossed out by the fish head. I'm like, look, I'm not saying you have to eat it, but just fucking what's
Yo, it's so weird because we're so accustomed to having the fish heads be a part of the fish that when we
Sure.
see the fish head, it's not anything out of the ordinary.
no.
That's one of the few things where when I first found out that the Western people get freaked out by the fish head, I was like,
That's weird, right?
that's weird. That's like you getting freaked out by like a lettuce on a cheeseburger or something. You know what I mean?
yeah.
To me, to us, that's just a normal part of it. Welcome to the Worst Asian Podcast, where a couple of Asian American millennials give you our shitty opinions on all things Asian. My name is still Lingjie, here with my co-host who is still Ben.
Hello, sir. What's up?
Are you okay?
Yeah, what's up? What the fuck?
Why are you on your phone?
I was just checking the time.
You were clearly not checking the time.
I was checking the train schedule. time.
Motherfucker, you literally have a watch.
Oh shit, you're right. I was checking the train schedule time.
Oh, it's not gonna work. 3 o'clock.
Oh no, that I already know. I have to.
What time do you have to be at work today?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, well, you know, it's your own fucking fault because you came late. So if you're late for work, that's not my problem. If you miss your train, that's not my problem. If you have taken Uber to work all the way to Brooklyn, that's also not my problem.
You know what's crazy? I took an Uber from. I'm gonna stop saying it. Our gorgeous rotund friend on the highway. From his place in Long Island,
Yeah.
to Brooklyn was a lot cheaper from my place.
So from Flushing to Brooklyn, Flushing Queens to Brooklyn is more expensive than from Long Island to the same place in Brooklyn.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because it was a straight highway. Somehow, that's the only thing I can think of.
Distance-wise, it should be more.
Right? That's what I was thinking too.
Maybe just the time of the day. Maybe like you took those two rides at a certain time.
Yeah, maybe it was less. It was in the peak hours.
Is it actually more expensive to take an Uber late at night, or is it more expensive to take it earlier in the day?
It is going to be more expensive during the day.
During the day?
Yeah.
But aren't there more cars during the day? Shouldn't you have like more drivers and less customers? Wait. During the day is more customers, more drivers.
But more traffic. So you actually get charged the longer you are in the car too.
Oh, that's true. It's a combination of both distance and also
And
time and everything.
So it's a double whammy. It's worse than a yellow cab actually.
Yo, it's hard being an Uber driver. Like, shout out to all the Uber drivers who have to deal with like shitty customers who have to like sit there on the car all fucking day long.
Yeah.
Increasing price of gas and now like congestion tolling in like certain major cities.
And they're self-contractors, so Uber just doesn't give a fuck.
No fucking insurance, no benefits, and you know it sucks. It sucks. Most of the people doing Uber are lower income people working their fucking asses off just to make a living. So
A lot of them are just like freshly new immigrants too.
yes, because like doing Uber is like a very easy thing where if you have limited English, you can actually get into that pretty easily.
Yeah. As long as you know how to use a phone, you're pretty much got the job.
Use a phone and obviously drive a car.
That's the most important thing.
That's the most important thing.
It's like, I'm your Uber. Where do I go? Just hop on my back. I'm going to carry. A lot of people
Can
now.
you do Uber rickshaw?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it will
I mean, I'm
somewhere.
not trying to be like racist Asian, but like a rickshaw. Because in some countries, when you're in the more touristy areas, they do have like rickshaw equivalents where you can rent and they'll actually take you around.
Yeah. Maybe there'll be Uber horses eventually and stuff. But I know that there's a thing where you can rent cars every week. And I was like,
there's a thing like that. Uber,
it's so
something.
expensive.
Is it?
Dude, I'm like, how much are you paying for a week? They're like, it was like 200 something.
That's cheap.
I mean, if you do
you have the car the whole time. It's a car rental, basically.
It is a car rental. It's like 200 something.
That's cheap. You know that, right? If you're renting a car for a whole week.
Because then mathematically, a month, it's like, what, 800 something?
I don't think you're meant to like use that when you need it for work and stuff.
It's strictly for borrowing to use for Uber.
Oh, you mean like someone is renting the car to work as Uber?
Right.
Oh, okay. I actually have seen a lot of stuff like that. Do you know like the larger minivans which have the handicapped ramp on the back?
Yeah, I've seen those, yeah.
And it says like Braun or something?
Yeah.
So those actually, a lot of those people that have those particular Uber vans, they don't actually own it. They actually rent it from the places that you're talking about. And then they'll drive it. Because when you have the handicapped vans, you can, you have like
more options.
And you can actually make more money off of like servicing those clientele.
That makes sense.
So theoretically, for the $200 that you rent it for, and that's not a week, that's like per day.
No way.
Yeah, I'm being serious. It's really, really expensive.
For that vehicle?
Yeah, it's like $200 per day.
Woo.
One of my parents' tenants, they did that for a while. They were doing regular Uber driving with a regular car.
Yeah.
And then they heard from other people you can make more money doing the handicap accessible cars. So before he invested money in buying that car outright, he actually rented that car for like a month or so. And I remember he told me he pays 200 something per day to rent that car.
Shit.
But I don't know what that includes. Like if it includes insurance and everything else, maybe it's not that bad.
I don't think it includes gas. I don't think.
Obviously, it doesn't include gas. They're not going to give you gas.
I don't know.
Because then you could fucking drive forever. And
It's kind of like...
it's not all you can eat gas. It's not some weird version of that.
Yo, remember like when they were like... Our friend was trying to be a pizza delivery guy, and there was like, listen, I was like, oh, okay. It's a good hourly rate. They pay for gas.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
Yeah. Domino's, I believe, pays for your gas.
Please tip well. No matter what, Uber driver, pizza delivery people, Uber Eats especially, please tip your people.
I order pizza from a pizza shop, right? It's only a block away.
Oh, fuck. Now you guys know where Ben lives.
Yeah, I was going to say, yo, that's why I was trying to say it in a way.
Okay, future Lingjie, when you do this post editing, please beep out the name of that pizzeria. Because I don't need any weird ass stalkers finding you. Because sometimes when we talk on the podcast, we do give clues as to where we live. Obviously, we live in Flushing, Queens, right? That's openly discussed, but we give somewhat clues. When I say you're a block away from a specific restaurant,
that's like you can do a 1 mile, like a 1 block radius of like, okay, I think I know where he is.
1 block away from this pizzeria, where do the poor people live? That's where Ben lives.
I am on the shelter. I am living in a tent, but I'll tip the guy like $4. You know,
you could fucking have walked. You could walk down your flight of stairs, walk to the pizzeria.
I know.
You realize it also takes more time, right?
Yeah, he's faster.
He's faster than you walking over. You could, because you can call to order and then walk down and walk over. Man, you're fucking lazy.
I tip well.
That's
no point.
No. These are the small things about your life that prevent you from saving a great deal of money.
Damn.
You don't penny pinch in places like that.
I don't.
It's okay. Ben is doing job creation. He's stimulating the economy by being too fucking lazy to get his own pizza.
That's right, baby.
What the fuck was I going to talk about?
Oh, what are you talking about?
We need to actually like get together a bunch of episodes. We always need to do that because you're always missing the recordings. But specifically, you're going on a quick trip soon. I'm going away at the end of this month.
Where you going?
Are you screaming into the mic? You go. Just stop. Just talk nicely into the mic. Don't scream.
That's me.
No, you're fucking whispering.
I'm trying to figure out like where Lingjie wants me.
There is fine.
This is fine.
Projecting, not screaming.
Yes, sir.
If you're gonna lose your voice, you're probably screaming a little bit too loud.
All right.
Anyways, we need to actually not bookend. We need to bank a bunch of episodes because I'm going away at the end of this month. You're going away for a short trip as well. So please, Ben, I know you made it on time, only 3 hours late today, but I would, you know what? If you come on the correct date, you can be 3 hours late. I'm just settling at this point. This feels like when I take my son out to a restaurant, and my son is a good eater, like he eats a good variety, but he also doesn't eat a lot of quantity. So like when I give him food, I give him a lot, and then he starts eating less and less, and then I fucking settle. I'm like, okay, just eat this half of it, or just eat the veggies here, eat this protein. With you, basically, you're such a shitty human being that I would just settle for you being 3 hours late, as long as it's on the same day. This is where we've gotten to.
It's so funny. I was just telling you about like my friend. She was like telling me, she's like, because I told her like I got to sleep early, and she wanted to talk, and I was just like, I got to sleep early because last time I remember I was late. I do remember, and I was like, oh, it's because I didn't get enough sleep.
You should not remember that you're late. You should only remember the times you are on time. The baseline normal is that you are late. The out of the ordinary is that you come on the right date remotely on time.
The reason why I remember this specifically is because I remember I was like, okay, this is good. I'm responsible. There should be nothing. And then I didn't get enough
When did you
sleep.
go to sleep last night?
Almost 3 a.m.
That's your problem right there, when you have to be here at 10:45. Anyways, guys, we're back for another installment of Asian News. The only news update.
The best news live.
The only news that really matters, which is the least important things here.
Are we still calling it KBBQ?
We never called it KBBQ.
Reporting live from KBBQ News.
If this is somehow your first Asian News episode, this is not the real news.
We are the real news.
This is the least important things that you should be caring about. But, the whole point of this is just to keep up to date with these minute little Asian news tidbits. This is like, how when you watch a real news like channel, the last like 2 minutes right after they finish up sports, they do like some kind of
A
lighthearted.
fluff piece.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
fluff is it?
This entire thing is a bunch of fluff pieces.
Yeah, we are.
This is like your local place has like a new sign up
The
or
only
something.
the only thing that's credible is if we actually had a weather guy, and even then he might be really wrong. He's gonna give you the weather in like Alabama and not Flushing and shit.
I mean, technically, should we add like a weather report to this? Like, what's the weather in certain major Asian cities today?
So guys, reporting live. Actually, speaking of weather, this is a more serious thing, but China's going through some crazy rain right now. You know that, right?
You know, China's very, very large. Which part of China do you know?
I think all of China. I think China's under sea as we speak.
Atlantis.
So I believe it's been 3 straight days. It's torrential rainpour. Like it's actually really, really fucked up.
I'm very curious which part of China this is because China is so fucking large.
Guangzhou, I think it's called. Am I pronouncing it right?
Guangzhou?
Guangzhou.
That's the southeast part of China.
I believe so. It's getting so bad that like a lot of parts are flooding.
Oh shit!
It's actually really fucking bad. It's been like 3. I don't know if it's a biological terrorist attack, but
how do you do it?
Lingjie's like, how do you turn that into a fucking conspiracy theory?
I don't know. Scientifically, it doesn't even make sense. One is the weather. One is bioterrorism.
Yeah,
It's not-
bioterrorism.
Does the weather count as biology, Ben?
It's bioterrorism. There you go. Just add bio.
I feel like any of that doesn't make sense. Although, the weather this year has been pretty bad.
It has.
You remember those couple consecutive days in in July when it was the highest recorded temperature in like back-to-back days on planet Earth?
Oh, like the whole fucking planet is just fucking roasting and
It's
shit?
like the highest average temperature on planet Earth ever recorded
So it's like a 3-peat.
was on 4th of July. And I think
yes.
the following day it beat that record.
I think people were just like suffering from like legit heat strokes to the point where there wasn't enough space to help all these people.
Yo, it's so fucking crazy. I do remember it was pretty goddamn hot because I'm very heat tolerant. But even when I'm home alone, I felt the house like burning up. And I'm such a cheap ass Asian that if I'm home alone, I'm not turning on the AC.
You ever thought about carrying? Like how some people have those portable fans
They
now?
don't do shit. They don't do shit.
No, it kind of helps.
Like the fan in the mister.
Yeah, the little fan thing now, Mister whatever. It helps a lot, especially when it's no wind and it's just hot. Helps a little.
Last year when I went to Disney World, it was so fucking hot in August that my family bought like cooling towels, which is just like a wet towel you put around your neck, and they bought like the fans with the mister built in too.
Wait,
Hold on, that's my doorbell. I'm gonna see if it's necessary.
This is Lingjie's Jarvis.
Oh, I'd actually.
So for people that don't know, Lingjie has a sign for his packages right now. Usually when you have to sign for something, it means it's expensive as fuck. So if this doesn't show you that Lingjie is fucking loaded, then I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't actually. Where's his wallet? Is his wallet here? Nah, his wallet's not here. Oh, Lingjie's here. Okay, guys. I hope he doesn't hear any of this. Well, he has edited this anyway.
How can I not hear anything? I have to do all the post editing.
Yes. No, it was only positive things I said.
How much cancelable content did you just put out there to the world?
No, nothing. It's almost as bad as you telling people where I almost live.
Oh, if you do worse, I'm just gonna not beep that part out.
Wow.
Where's my phone? Okay? Asian news. I guess you started off with some really random Asian news.
Oh, I didn't even start the random news. Actually, I made some.
You said Guangzhou was like flooding or something.
Yeah, they're flooding. It's pretty bad out there. Shout outs. What the fuck is wrong with me? Fucking shout out to you guys drowning over there. Fucking God, I'm a piece of shit.
Shout out is not the right word.
Yeah, it looks terrible. People are frantic and it's scary. It's so weird how the world is working now with just like how. Also, mind you, Canada still has wildfires right now.
Yes.
Our air quality as we speak in Flushing has been terrible.
It varies like week to week, day to day, based on how much of southeast Canada is on fire.
Yeah, so there's a downdraft wind that carries all of fucking Canada's bioweapon smoke.
That's not a bioweapon. Not everything is a bioweapon, Ben. Motherfucker, when you shove fast food into your body, that's more of a bioweapon.
That's a terrorist attack. But have you been watching the air quality index?
It's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, so I believe the highest at one point I saw it. Mind you, I work on a rooftop, right?
Ben is high in here.
So there was one point we had to close. Yeah, that was when it first happened. I remember.
Oh yeah, the skies were orange.
It was orange. The day was like, yo, are we gonna die? Is this hell?
It was like
171.
What's the fucking movie with
Al Pacino?
Not Al Pacino, the one where it's the end of the world.
Day After Tomorrow.
Okay, whenever I think of this movie, I'll let you guys know.
Isn't that one of your favorite movies? Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow.
Worst fucking movie ever.
Whoa! You have to listen to that bonus episode for me to explain why it's the best thing. Okay, Asian News. This is where Ben and I talk about some lighthearted things. I don't know why it fucking took this long to get this episode started, but here we go. Ben, what Asian news do you have for me today?
So,
please don't go so high.
Don't go too high.
No, it's this and then that and this and that. If you want to do this, just always do this. If you want to
okay. My bad. You just always want to be like,
ready, reset, and go.
So, let's see. I just realized. Do you love zoos?
Zoos?
Yeah.
The prisons for animals?
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Because I don't either, right? I think it's terrible for her, right? Animal sanctuaries, great. But in China.
Oh, God. Here we go. You're going to talk shit about China.
I'm not talking. First of all, they brought the shit to themselves.
Okay.
So people that are going to the zoo, right? I don't know if you saw the pictures yet. There's motherfuckers dressed up as bears waving at the people. And people are taking pictures like, I don't think that's a real bear.
It's Yogi the Bear.
It's not Yogi the Bear. You can clearly see the head of the bear is huge, and it's a skinny fucking Chinese dude in this thing, and he's waving at the people standing upright.
He blew his cover when he said hello to you.
Yes. Yeah, dude. Like I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking. I'm not even mad. It's just hilarious.
I'll take a look at the picture later, but is it proven that it's people in costumes, or is it just a famished bear?
Bro, if it is a famished bear, that's even more depressing.
Oh, actually, true. That's kind of sad.
That's because that's a very, very famished bear. It's literally standing upright perfectly, waving like this. Motherfucking, Miss America pageant, and it's just a big ass bear head. And I'm like, bro, this is clearly people in this shit. And people are like, yo, what the fuck? This is a scam right here.
This is a real thing?
It's become like an internet viral thing. I'm gonna show you the picture. Well, if you want to go to, well, yeah.
I'm trying to think about why, if you're like any kind of zoo, small zoo, like big zoo, if you're the Bronx Zoo.
It looks like a pretty legit zoo, by the way.
If you're like a tiny ass zoo in the middle of nowhere, there is no point in which you think you can get away dressing up in animal costumes. Unless they're telling you this is dress up costume day or something. There's no reasonable explanation for you doing that. Which makes me wonder, is this really a zoo doing it? Or is it someone like dressed up as a bear and they ran into the thing?
All right, man. You tell me what you think. Just from looking at that, you think that's a fucking real bear standing upright like that? you fucking know that's a motherfucker in there.
All right, guys. If you're watching this thing on YouTube or Spotify, I would try my best to put up a picture of this so you guys can look at this. Yeah, this is not a bear.
This is not a fucking bear, bro. That's a bear mascot. That's what this is. This is the Chicago Bears mascot right here. How bad is he? He doesn't even try to act like a bear. That's the funny part.
He's legit waving.
He's waving, bro.
You know, it'd be funny if the guy in the bear costume is in the pen with the actual real bear.
He's like, oh shit, they're actually here. I thought we got rid of them, bro. I thought you said they're all sick.
Ben, think with me for a second. What is the logic behind a zoo doing this? Because I'm trying to figure out what the logic is.
Bro,
even if it's a stupid thing, what is...
I don't want to shit on, China, but bro...
It's not a Chinese thing. Just think any zoo in the world. Why would you have your workers dress up as animals?
I would do that myself. I would do it if I was a scammer.
You're going to have like two guys standing on top of each other and they're dressed like a giraffe. And they're just walking around. None of that makes any sense.
Isn't that crazy though?
Okay.
You see it. It's a real zoo.
The only plausible thing that I can think of, right?
Okay.
Is someone trying to fake it, as in like you and I go to the Bronx Zoo. I put you in a bear costume. You jump into an empty pen, like an empty area.
Yeah.
I take a couple pictures for social media, and then it goes viral, and then you jump back out.
Okay.
That's the only semi-logical thing.
That would be some 4D chess shit where it now makes a zoo an attraction, but this clearly makes a zoo lose credibility.
Do you think it's the theory that any publicity is good publicity? So they're doing something fucking crazy, and they're trying to make their zoo go viral. So people want to buy more tickets to go see this shitty bear. Yo.
Would you want to go see this bear?
Yes. I'm not going to lie. If the Bronx Zoo had a bunch of stupid guys dressed in costumes, I might actually,
Bro,
if I had the time, go take a look at it.
you're saying that like, yeah, I'd rather go watch the cast of Broadway Lion King. Like in a fucking
Oh fuck, that's true. Actually, that's mad expensive, by the way.
yeah, Lion King was fucking
Broadway shows are so expensive. I don't know how people do it. I don't know how minority people pay for Broadway.
It's a white people thing.
It's a white people thing.
Bro, it's crazy. Like, I think for Harry Potter, I think tickets were going for like $300 to $400.
Oh, I'm sorry. My wife took me to that Broadway show.
Hold up, busted.
But I don't think it was that much. I think it was one of those.
How much was it?
It was like Broadway week, so it was like buy one get one free.
Okay, so how much was it?
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember? How convenient.
So I'm one of those white people now.
That's right.
Anyways, yeah. I think it's a publicity stunt, or it's stupid people from like social media trying to do a thing.
I don't know, man.
There is no way that the GM of that zoo said, "Hey guys, the bears are sleeping too much this week. We have too many customers. Guys, put on this costume.
I don't know, man.
Do your best bear impersonation."
Wouldn't you just better off saying like, "Sorry, the bear is on vacation or sick"?
Yo,
Because there's some places where the animal's not available.
it's a Chinese zoo. Why was this guy not dressed like a panda?
Oh shit,
It's a real question.
That's actually
That's a real question.
he should have been a fucking panda.
It's like this species of bear is only native to North America.
Yo, for real, it's a fucking it's like a fucking brown bear.
It looks like a grizzly bear.
yeah. What the
It
fuck?
should be a panda bear.
I don't know, man, but that just shows you like how fucked up. Oh, I remember. It's supposed to be a specific type of bear species. This
Oh,
one.
that's native to over there.
Yeah, I believe so. That's what it was.
Okay. You know what? Maybe we're gonna get proven wrong, and this is a real bear.
Yo, imagine.
This is a real bear.
We got worldwide news.
It's
They're
like a bear that just got released from the zoo. That's why it's famished, and that's why it knows how to wave.
there
the
is
circus,
that-
I mean.
there is a viral clip of that one video. It's a bear. It's fat as fuck. It's out in the wild, right? The person waves at the bear,
Yeah.
and the bear goes like this too.
It waves back.
It actually waves like that, and then that was it. So that, I believe, but this one, I don't know, man.
Okay.
But anyway,
Speaking of bears, is a great segue. The new Gerber American baby is a Filipino baby.
oh shit,
Yeah.
Filipino babies are cute.
Filipino babies. Well, babies in general are mad cute.
Yeah.
But
Do you have a picture?
Do you know the whole Gerber thing?
Yeah, of course. I was a candidate for a Gerber baby.
I'm trying to see if this is a real thing. I mean, it's possible when you're a kid, your parents like put you up and sent in
Yeah,
submissions.
yeah. They threw him in the trash can.
Here's the baby.
Oh fuck, that's a good. Yeah,
Babies are cute. Babies are cute, and it's a girl with the little ponytail. It's not a ponytail. Pigtail.
pigtail. So
Pigtail on top.
oh yeah, you're right. Pigtail. I realized the signature for the
Wait,
Gerber
it's not
baby.
pigtail. Pigtails are like the two.
Ponytail.
Ponytail is the one in the back.
Oh, you're right. So it is a ponytail.
It's a ponytail on top.
It's a broomstick. So I realized like the thing you need for a Gerber baby is cute cheeks
yes,
and big eyes.
and big eye. Well, yeah, that's what you need for any cute baby. Period.
Good job, Gerber. You
Good
know?
job. Okay.
And also, if you want to sponsor us, Gerber, I might have a baby. Lingjie will still feed his son, Gerber food because it's free. You know, it's delicious.
I'm curious if the babies get anything. Do they get paid or do they get like free food?
Oh shit, I don't know.
Let me take a quick look at this. See if they actually win anything. Because what's the point of having your baby like go through all that shit if you actually don't get anything from it? I feel like
Do you think they get like royalties and shit?
no, fuck that, man. Gerber's not giving anything.
Just like a flat check.
I think the only thing, if they do give you stuff, they're gonna give you like a small nominal
That's so cute.
dollar thing, and
Is
they
that a
would
video of the baby?
yeah.
Can I see the video?
No, we have to continue with this shit. It's it's a cute ass Filipino baby.
Aw.
The baby's name is Maddie.
Aw,
That's cute.
that's a good name.
Yeah.
Maddie's a good name.
I also think because when you're like the Gerber baby,
Yeah.
And wait, do I have to explain this for people not in America?
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, you must.
Okay.
That's holy shit. I didn't even think about that. Good point.
Gerber is a baby brand. They make food. They make clothes.
They make babies.
They make babies. That's where all babies come from. They come from from the Gerber factory.
Yes.
The stork flies to the Gerber factory, drops
Yes.
that baby off where you are.
Exactly. Like the Matrix.
But each year they changed babies. Their logo baby, right? Like logo baby,
Yeah.
Icon
I guess,
baby.
The baby mascot.
baby, the baby mascot.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm sure there's a better word that we're not thinking of.
Yeah.
And parents send in submissions every single year of their baby, and one baby gets picked, and they're the cover of like certain products. They're in like the commercials for Gerber.
Yep.
They do a lot of promo stuff. They're basically child labor, free child labor. I would
There
say.
you go.
Really,
And
really.
it's probably the best kind of child labor.
Is it?
I think so.
I really hope they get paid.
I really hope so too.
hope somebody gets paid
How much do you think they should get paid?
for doing the commercials. I would say
1.5 trillion.
Each commercial, you should get paid
100,
a couple hundred, I would say, at least.
100Ks, right?
Yeah.
At least, right? Minimum.
No. Each commercial, you should get paid a couple $100.
Yo, what the? Yo, you are so cheap. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm thinking like a corporate company.
Yeah, you are. What the fuck, bro? $100. Fuck, I'll pay the fucking Gerber baby and
Dude,
make my own commercial.
There is a reason why writers, actors are on strike right now because the corporate companies don't pay enough. Do you think
That is
Gerber
true.
is the one different corporate entity that's actually properly paying their employees?
I feel like for the Gerber baby mascot, they have to do the baby right, because imagine the backlash they'll get if they're like, "Oh, how much did you get? They paid us $100. What the fuck, Gerber? Fuck you." You know?
In some ways, yeah, but then they don't pay actors well, and actors are like prime time and everything.
Well, that's different.
How is that
'Cause it's
different?
like-
The same exact shit. You're saying they're publicly facing, so the company has more incentive to treat them better. I'm saying actors, writers are not
All right.
getting paid.
You heard about that shit about Nickelodeon? You know how like Nickelodeon had a lot of shows with kids on it and stuff?
Oh yeah, the kids got paid jack shit.
So
Absolute
I didn't
jack shit.
notice. And then like they were saying about like the older guys that were on it, they still get like residual checks.
Yeah, because something with the contracts when you sign when you're a kid, it's like whatever.
When you're the lead actor, you only get paid a flat fee. And the kid was saying, I forgot what show it was, Josh or some shit, Josh and Drake or some shit. He was like saying like they tried to negotiate where he could get it.
Yeah.
And Nickelodeon said, "Go fuck yourself. We'll replace you."
We'll get the next generic white blonde kid.
Exactly. That's all it was. I was like, "Oh shit, yeah." And they're like, "Oh fuck it."
Fuck the corporate companies, man. Just like pay these people properly. This is a totally side tangent.
Yeah.
Maybe by the time this episode comes out, they'll have like struck a deal. But at this point, fuck that. You saw the thing where people were striking in California somewhere in front of a
What?
studio.
Oh, about like the writers and stuff?
Yeah, and the company or like the whatever studio trimmed the trees down so that the people striking in front of the studio wouldn't have any shade during the heat wave.
That is fucking funny as fuck, bro.
That's pretty fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's
but
so
that is playing some dirty ass games.
Talk
bro.
about being petty as fuck, right?
Yo, that is petty, bro. I got wow. That's why they're executives. That's why they're smart, bro. They know what they're doing, bro. They know.
But you're also so dumb because number one, they said it's against the rules because that's city land, so they're not allowed to like prune
Oh,
those
they didn't
trees.
do the research then.
Plus, apparently, they pruned those trees back so much that they might die.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so imagine like a fluffy tree, pruned it down all the way so there's like zero shade. Because how bare does a tree need to be where it provides like barely any shade?
Oh, damn.
Picture it,
Right,
right?
right.
Yeah, so they pruned that tree down pretty badly. Anyways, fuck corporate companies. Ben, what is next on your thing?
Okay.
You're trying to pour me some coffee and try to multitask.
Oh,
This coffee looks like mud right now.
But if you put water in this again, I think it'll be like really good still. So as reported in the Associated Press,
Wow, this is a real news thing.
a study by Princeton sociologists examined applicants from top colleges since 1997. Do you know what an Asian has to get to be even considered into an Ivy League?
In terms of what their
SAT score.
SATs? Okay, so the
So
SAT.
back then it was 1600. So let's base it off what at our time.
Actually, it was 1600 the max score. They changed it to something, and now they changed it back.
2400.
And
Oh,
they
now
changed-
it's back to 16.
Yeah, I think it's back to 16.
Because kids are fucking stupid
Can I ask,
again.
what did you get on your SATs, Ben?
I got 1170.
You got 1170?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Why?
You're smarter than both our friends. CTO for sure, and I think you did better than our fat friend on the highway.
Oh, I know I'm smarter than that fat fuck.
No, you got 11 something?
Yeah, why?
Oh, fuck.
What the fuck? Why? Wow.
I mean, technically, by Asian standards, that's not very good.
That's terrible.
I think our fat friend on the highway got like a 9 something.
Are you serious?
Please, he's gonna correct me as soon as he hears
Yo,
this.
he's gonna, he's gonna be like, bro, I didn't study.
That motherfucker's picking up his phone right now. He's pulling off on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But I did hear that he only got that much. Maybe I'm wrong. Please correct me. But
I mean, I got accepted to like Stony, St. John's.
that's different. Applications are different. But I'm just surprised that you got above 1,000 on your SATs.
Wait, what the? I know you did really well. I know.
No, not that well. Like 13 something.
Fuck you,
That's not that well.
dude. That's still,
Asian standards, that's not that well.
See how we have to say Asian standards. See how we have to
Oh,
throw in
yes.
the Asian standards.
Going back to
Going back to. By the way, we're even if we combine our score, I don't think it's good enough.
Oh.
But what do you think it is?
I would say, okay, I don't know what
Out of a
the
1600, what do you think the minimum?
1,500.
15 fucking 50.
Yeah, sounds about right.
What the fuck? Aren't you outraged?
No, because you go to an Ivy League school.
Yeah, but it's a lot of people could get in for 1,400.
Yeah, different circumstances.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
That's
always
the whole,
different.
That's the whole thing. You're not upset at all about this.
I'm not that upset.
Why?
I think some of these Ivy League schools are overrated to begin with. If you do like the cost evaluation of it and you do like how much time and effort and everything you put into it and then what you get out of it, unless you're doing a specific degree.
What if that's your dream school? You know how kids literally like, this is their dream school? Imagine you get almost a perfect score.
Yeah.
And they don't accept you because you're fucking Asian. So now what kids have been doing is, you know, the part where they fill out their ethnicity and stuff?
Yeah.
They don't put down that they're Asian American.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I'm not that upset by it.
News.
I mean,
You don't sound so thrilled.
I'm not that upset.
I'm pretty upset about this, actually. I didn't know that was the number.
But do you think your kids are going to be upset when they get 1550 and they'll get into their...
I'm gonna punch the fucking dean in the face. You won't accept my smart ass fucking Asian kid?
Won't
Go
you-
fuck yourself.
Won't you just be more happy that your kid got 1550?
No, fuck that. Because like, if I want them to go to the school that they want and they got denied that is so un-American. That is fucking bullshit.
Different colleges have different standards and they conform to whatever their set things are.
It's called shitty standards. That's the thing. Even look, I'm the shitty standard.
You are the shitty standard.
Yeah, but if for some reason I produce a fucking kid that actually has over exceeding standards,
The law of averages means that the wife you need to marry on her SAT score, she needs to have gotten like
a fucking out of a 1,600, she needs a 1,900.
just to get the average of your kid back to the correct amount.
Yeah, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's bullshit, bro. That pisses me off. That
Guys,
would piss me off, man.
I also think like guys, when you think about like colleges and stuff like that, hopefully when we have kids go to college, that the system is a little bit different. Because number one, the prices of these colleges are ridiculously insane.
Oh, that's true.
Especially if you go there and you want to be, and I'm sorry to you people that want to do like these random degrees that don't directly get you a job.
Oh yeah, like, hey, what's your degree in communications? Dumbass.
No, that's actually good. That's actually
really
good.
People keep saying that. They keep saying that's like the worst subject.
I think it depends on what it is. But I'm trying to say like,
okay.
if you're paying the prices that colleges cost and you cannot directly attribute your degree to a good job.
Oh yeah.
And I don't even mean like good paying. I mean like if you can't get the job you want, maybe the job you want just doesn't pay a lot and you're cool with that. I'm saying if you do college and you don't get the job you want, regardless of how much money you're making, that's when it's like you need to really take a step back and do the math and figure out like, do I need this actual degree that I'm going to both invest 4 to 6 years in and that kind of money?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like there's lots of people that leave strictly out of high school. They go to a vocational school specifically for a well-paying job where they learn immediately those technical skills.
Like a trade school,
Like a trade school, vocational school. And you skip like the 1 or 2 years in college where you do like the BS foundational stuff. Like everyone has to do like statistics and this science or that
sociology.
Science. Right. Like you waste a year or two just...
Unless I have a friend of mine that has a music degree. Yeah. He owes like $200,000, bro.
I mean, we have a friend that has like his art degree from FIT and he's in debt. That shit too, and he's not doing that at all. He went to school to do a more specific vocational trade thing.
Yeah. Also, by the way, for a friend that's listening out there, dude, I'm not lying. You're talented. You had it, bro. Like, yeah, man. What
he could draw.
He could
legit draw.
He could fucking draw the shit out of anyone that I know. Like, I remember I used to collect his garbage. He was like, what are you doing? I was like, dude, this is great. He's like, I fucked up. I was like, how's this a fuck up? This is beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was legit skilled. Look, bro, I don't want to make you feel bad, but you fucked up. You were the shit, man.
Okay, he didn't fuck up because I remember when he was actually trying to do that as a job, the amount he got paid per page of the comic book that he drew
wasn't making.
It's not. But like,
I see what you mean now.
It's like the time for
it's like a writer.
one page.
It's like a writer.
It didn't make any sense. He couldn't like make a living off of that. And if he did, like those people that do that as a living, they go through years of like making nothing before they get a role that actually pays them enough.
I feel like now with social media, he could do like some kind of like YouTube, art thing. There's like a guy like that.
Yeah.
He's like a comic book artist, but all he does is he just asks people like, hey, tell me what to draw. And it'll be like, draw me an octopus that is,
this is hentai?
No, but it could be. He could do that. But then he just gets a whiteboard and he'll draw it, and they're really cool. So see how people just get like,
social media lets you turn anything into like a job.
Right,
really.
exactly.
Yeah. If you're entertaining enough, if you have enough value to add to someone else, You could do anything on social media.
Yeah.
Okay, my next bit of thing. This is a slightly late, but Beef, our favorite new series on Netflix, is receiving 13 Emmy nominations, including Ali Wong and Steven Yeun for Best Lead Actress and Actor. Now,
fuck yeah.
this is no surprise, right?
No surprise.
It's no surprise. As soon as we saw that show, we finished it. We're like, these people are getting some awards somewhere.
It was really good acting.
So good.
Yeah, their range and everything. I was like, wow, I did not know they could do this shit.
That means technically, if they do really well, it'll be back-to-back years with Everything Everywhere All at Once taking home all the Oscars, and hopefully Beef taking home all the Emmys.
Yeah.
Emmys is the one that's main. Well, wait. Is that the same shit?
It's Emmys, yeah.
Oscars and Emmys, the same thing, right?
No, it's not.
You sure?
Emmys, Oscars is the gold dude that's just like that.
What's the
The
one with
Emmys is the one with the girl holding like the circle thing. That's the Emmy.
the globe?
Yeah, the globe.
Isn't that the Golden Globes?
No. The Golden Globe is literally just a globe on like a little thing. The Emmys, it's like a little angel
We're
thing.
talking about the trophies, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it's a circular dome. It's not a full Golden Globe. It's just like a solid gold globe.
Yes.
The Emmys is more like a, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a skeletal globe, a circle, I should say. And
It's like the
a female
globe
holding it.
in Fresh Meadows Corona Park.
Yeah, that's the best way of putting it. Yes, that's the best way of putting it.
Okay, whatever. I'm just trying to say that it'll be back-to-back years of like an Asian American related show
That's what's
taking
up.
home these major awards.
Yeah. Damn, that's what's up, man. I like that, man. Good show. I was just thinking about Beef for some reason recently.
Emmys is just for TV, right? Oscars is for like cinema, movies.
Yeah, cinema. Yeah.
So what's the Golden Globes? A combination of both?
I think so. It's like a lesser version of it, but it's like the same shit.
Okay, hopefully they take home a bunch of awards. If you guys haven't seen Beef, please go watch Beef.
Yeah.
If you listen to this podcast, you'll like Beef.
Yeah, you'll
Like seriously, it's the right target demographic. If you're listening to
everyone loves
this,
Beef.
you'll like Beef.
You know how I was saying I made the joke about like how like, you know, it's just non-Asian people come up to me like, oh, you're Korean. I love Korean barbecue.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, I love fucking macaroni salad, you dick.
Yeah.
You know? Freaking Beef, when people ask me like, hey, do you like it's like, yo, I watched Beef. I fucking loved it.
Icebreaker, like they're trying
Yeah,
to find
that
some
I'm
Asian.
like, yes, I like that too. Because it's a show, you know? So it's like, all right, fine, thank God.
It takes that person a little bit of a time investment to watch that show,
Yes.
learn about it, and then talk to you about it, right?
Yes.
All right, Ben, what's next on the Asian news docket? What next fluff piece do you have?
All right, so officials forced Mr. Lee, spelled L-I, to open his bag and found out he was attempting to transport his beloved pet turtle by disguising it as a KFC sandwich.
Can you repeat that? Because I half didn't understand your mumbling, and I half am trying to comprehend the words in your sentence. Please say that again.
I'll repeat everything. Officials forced Mr. Lee, spelled L-I, to open his bag and found that he was indeed attempting to transport his beloved pet turtle on the plane. The way he was doing it was by disguising his beloved turtle as a KFC sandwich.
There's so many layers. It's like an onion.
He wasn't trying to eat
Okay,
this, by the way.
here are some follow-up questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Which country was Mr. Lee leaving or coming to from?
He was leaving from, continuing on his flight to Beijing.
He was going to China from where?
That I don't know, but
Okay,
he
whatever.
is Chinese.
He's trying to smuggle a pet turtle into China.
Yes.
Can
His
I,
pet turtle.
is there any pictures?
I don't have any pictures. I wish I could.
Because what I'm picturing is
like the KFC.
when you
wrapper.
guys buy fast food sandwiches, it's usually an aluminum wrapper with the branding on it.
Yeah.
I'm literally picturing his turtle wrapped in this aluminum bag, sandwich bag.
So, the reason why the officials became suspicious is because they noticed that the sandwich had corners protruding out of the sandwich.
You mean the
legs, arms,
legs
and the
are
head.
sticking out of that?
So this motherfucker just wrapped this shit in a foil, saying it's a sandwich.
Okay, now what I'm picturing is the turtle is still wrapped in this foil.
Yes.
And it has 5 holes, one for his head and one for all
extremities. Yeah.
And but he's still like and his back and like the back of his shell says like KFC double decker or some
double
shit.
decker. And Mr. Lee was denying it, saying, "No, it's just a regular sandwich. No, I don't know what you're talking about." So, yeah.
How is this news?
I don't
Can I ask where you found this piece of news from?
I forgot, bro.
Is it on social media?
I think it was on Reuters, actually. Where is this?
Routers.
shit?
Routers?
Hooters?
Routers?
Is it
Reuters.
Routers? Oh, shit. Where is this shit?
What do you search for when you look for stuff for this episode? Somebody says, when you,
The South China Morning Post News.
Oh, I think I know that outlet. Yeah, it's a bit weird.
All right, there you go.
Yeah, guys, see, this is not real news, by the way. Like, that's borderline, even like a social media post
That's
right
so
there.
funny though.
Okay, my next thing. In the past, the most powerful passport in the entire world used to be the Japanese passport. And we're ranking the power of a passport by like how many countries does
We'll
it let you
accept
go
it.
into
Yes.
without applying for a visa prior to visiting.
Right.
So you can just hop onto an airplane, land in that country, show them your Japanese passport, and they say yes. Like previously, the most powerful passport was actually Japan.
And then South Korea.
Was it?
South Korea is
Previously.
South Korea is
And
one
as
of the
a
powerful ones.
weird side note, before I even finished telling you this new news, I find that it was really funny that the Japanese passport was so powerful, letting you go into other countries when stereotypically Japanese as a country does not allow many people to come into their own country.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're like
It's like an oxymoron almost.
they're like the typo blood of like fucking just like travelers. Like it's like we can give it to you,
But
we can't receive
Yes,
it.
exactly.
We won't receive it. That is true. A lot of foreigners have trouble assimilating Japan.
not just assimilating, getting into the country as like a person. It's hard to
Wow.
get that visa.
And then when you're like, yo, I have no friends. It's like no one wants to be my friend.
Okay, the new most powerful passport in the world is Singapore.
Oh,
At least we're keeping it in like Asia, right? So the new most powerful one.
congrats, Singapore.
The Singaporean passport lets you go into 192 countries around the world without a visa.
Damn.
Meanwhile, the Japanese, South Korean,
Bam.
Austria, Finland, France, Sweden were all in third place with 189.
Oh, shit.
So one
Oh,
less.
damn.
One less.
Good shit.
Yeah, 190 countries. Ben, can you even name 190 countries in the world?
Zimbabwe, Russia, Finland, Sweden,
I'm
Germany.
not going to bother counting because he's not going to get to 190.
I will. Canada, Alabama, Guatemala, Venezuela, Senegal, Egypt. Are you gonna tell me to stop eventually?
Yeah, when you get to close to 190.
Do you really want me to go? We're gonna
Keep going. I'm going to go for a while.
All right.
I'll speed this part up.
Indonesia, Malaysia, China, North Korea, South Korea, Japan, the Ivory Coast, does that count? Mexico, Brazil, you know what? We don't have enough time for this, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
All right, guys. I probably sped that part up, but I hope you enjoyed Ben's geography lesson.
That's
right
right, baby.
Yeah, so Singapore. I mean, given that how people in Singapore are crazy rich Asianish already,
Yeah.
now they have a very powerful passport.
Damn, yo. It's probably made out of gold.
Ben, the actual passport itself is not. It's not like any different. It's probably actually paper.
It's like gold encrusted.
Yo,
and
you know what's
shit.
fucking weird?
What's up?
My friend just came back from Japan and he showed me his Japanese car license. It's really hard to make a fake ID here in the US.
Okay.
He showed me his Japanese driver's license. I'm like, bro, there was like nothing high tech about it. It's
Yeah.
just a thin paper card
Really?
and one layer of ink on it.
The level of trust. Like if you fall asleep and shit, they'll probably give you a pillow and blanket if you're in the middle of the street.
Oh, that's true. There's
They'll try to let you. be
lots of people
comfortable.
in Japan that go out to drink late at night. And sometimes they'll fall asleep on the street and they don't get robbed. They don't get anything. Sometimes people will actually take care of them by like placing them in the right fetal position so that they can sleep properly and stuff like that, or giving them like a pillow. Singapore license. Okay, Ben, you go.
Oh yeah. So
What inappropriate news article do you have?
no. So this goes out to our friendly neighbors in Tokyo. So we went through something called a pandemic. Some of you might have missed it. I don't know if you did, but apparently there's a class in Japan that you pay $55. The Japanese people are so accustomed to wearing a mask
Yes.
that they kind of lost their ability to express facial features.
Oh.
So they're paying $55 for people to learn how to smile again. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why are you and I not big brain like this where we can create a business from these random things?
I don't know.
Because there's some guy that was like,
I'm going to pay for this.
no, there's some guy. Well, first, there's some guy that says, I'm going to start the school.
Yeah.
That's the guy I want to be.
Yeah.
I want to be the business owner that like makes something stupid like this.
Yeah.
How did they teach you how to smile?
So from what I saw in the picture, there's like a lot of mirror practice. And I guess there's an instructor maybe with like a bamboo stick, like wrong. And then they hit you and shit.
You know, there is a thing to be said for that. Like, there is a little bit of truth in that. When my son goes to school because they have to wear masks in his school all the time,
Uh-huh.
Ben, are you texting on your phone?
No, I'm just checking the time. Sorry.
Bitch, you have a watch.
No. I'm checking literally I might have to take a cab. That's why.
Oh, yeah. That's your penalty for coming 4 hours late.
Yeah. No, seriously, I agree.
Okay, so what was I say? There's a slight thing when you go to school sometimes because the kids nowadays, or at least the past couple of years, they were wearing masks inside of school.
Right.
So at a young age, sometimes you learn things like visual cues, right? Like when someone does micro expressions of the face, you can kind of like read how they are emotionally. It's
Okay.
like a social thing, right? Like
Yeah.
you're learning how to read people. But because kids wear masks in school for those early years during school,
Yeah.
that they actually are not learning that.
Oh.
You know what I'm trying to
that
say?
makes sense, especially when you're a kid.
Right. It's like just learning to socialize in general, but this is
Yeah.
like more about those micro cues from your face when you see other kids smiling or making weird
Oh,
faces.
yeah,
Like you're
yeah,
learning
yeah.
what's good, what's bad.
Yeah.
If you're wearing a mask in school during those developmental years,
That makes a lot of sense, actually,
Right?
though, because you're a kid.
because you're a kid, but
Yes.
your thing is about adults in school.
These are adults.
So
No, these are full-ass grown adults that have jobs.
I don't understand how, as an adult, even if you're doing remote work for like 3 years, you just forget how to smile.
You would think that, right?
Yeah.
It's like you have to be taught to be human.
Oh, fuck. You know, I just realized
What?
this is the Asian news update. I forgot to find our favorite reoccurring segment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I was thinking that, but I was like, oh, okay. There's only so much you can find.
I couldn't find anything. Guys, if you've listened to the Asian news episodes
The
for
streak.
a long time,
The streak.
we always talk about our favorite topic, declining Japanese birth rates.
Yep.
I actually didn't find anything about... You know what?
It's neutral.
I'm going to piggyback off of Ben's thing. Because you can't smile at your significant other, you're bound to have less sex, and thus you cannot have as many kids.
Oh, bim, boom.
Does that work?
Imagine you're on a date, Japanese people, and you're not smiling.
Yeah.
The person's going to be like, oh, maybe they're not really into me. Maybe no sexy time.
Yeah, there you
You
go.
know? There you go.
That's a bit of a stretch.
I
but
like that.
I totally forgot. If I had remembered, I would have tried hard to find something about that.
Got you.
Okay, this is not really Asian related, but it's Asian adjacent.
Okay.
Do you know how Twitter changed their name to X?
Oh, yes. I
Right?
did learn that from you. Yes.
So imagine you're the user handle at X. So you joined Twitter way back on, right?
Okay.
Like the first year or something, and you took the
Okay.
handle X.
Okay, I think you told me it's a website called just x.com.
No. I mean the handle X.
Oh.
Pay attention. The handle X.
Okay.
So at Worst Asian Pod, you're not that. You're at X.
Okay, yeah.
So imagine like your Twitter and you rebranded to X. Now the person that has the handle at X has more value, right?
It's like the logo.
But back then it wasn't called X, so someone actually had the handle at X.
Oh shit. Okay.
Here's the
okay,
part
here we
that's
go.
Asian related.
I was like, this has. I hope there's an Asian thing here.
The user was actually an Asian photographer named Jean Huang.
Okay, Korean or Chinese.
But what happened was his middle name was X, so that's why he took the handle at X. But what's really
that's
fucked
cool.
up? What's really fucked up is as soon as the company rebranded to X, they just took his handle away from him.
Yo, isn't that some like I don't know, fucking like human rights violation?
That's not human rights violation.
or some shit.
I'm sure it's somewhere in the fine print when you sign up for all these companies that they can do stuff like that.
Oh, you're right.
So instead of like
You're
giving
right.
him something like, I don't know, money, monetary thing, or just giving him a heads up, because he didn't even get a heads up.
Yeah, bro.
His handle was just fucking changed.
Yeah.
So his handle used to be at X.
yeah.
Now it's at X 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 9 8 7 6 5.
Oh my god, it's like that shit where they just generate like a bullshit ass username.
Yep. His whole handle just fucking changed.
That's fucked up.
That's
bro.
pretty fucked up.
That's
That's really fucked up.
Yo.
Why didn't you give a guy like, number one, if you could do it, right? If you could legally do it, okay,
Yeah.
fine. No one reads the fine print or the terms and conditions when they sign up for anything.
Right.
I get that part. Give the guy a heads up, right?
Yeah, man. Damn, that's slimy.
Like imagine you just wake up and you're like, oh fuck, my new handle is at X 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Yeah,
10.
at that point you're just like they're gonna just think you're a fake bot.
You're a bot
yeah.
because that's a bot handle.
I don't like that. Elon, you fucked up there. That was not a cool move on you.
Give the
bro.
guy like a couple dollars, or just give him a new handle, XXX. What? Well, someone probably has that handle.
that definitely exists.
You're taking it from that
But,
guy
yo, yeah, he should have been compensated for
for
that, bro.
something, right?
Give him some Twitter stock, bro.
Well, okay, that's actually worthless right now.
Oh shit.
That's probably
Never mind then.
Give him at least a heads up. That's pretty
Yeah.
fucked up. Anyways, if you guys are on social media, you can follow us at Worst Agent Pod. We're not at X.
Yep.
We're not anything.
We're not at XXX podcast.
You don't use Twitter, right?
I used to actually.
Did you?
used to, yeah.
It's really big still for the hardcore Twitter users.
Yeah.
Because Twitter is like where a lot of people go to consume news
It's just too instant.
and to start beef and
it's
talk
too
shit.
instant, yeah.
You know what I mean?
NBA Twitter is a big thing. That's why.
NBA Twitter is a very big thing.
Yeah.
It got a little bit too toxic. I used to be on it pretty hardcore for a
you're
couple
right.
years.
You're right. You're right.
I used to get all my news like prior to Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. I used to consume all my social media via that.
It was a good resource.
It was.
That's the thing about Twitter. That's what I thought it was marketing towards. It's like Twitter is more effective than 911.
People went to it for breaking news.
Exactly.
So there were a lot of times like when you're in somewhere and there's like an emergency, maybe there's like a
fire,
like a forest fire in your
Yeah.
neighborhood or some shit, right? A lot of people would get like an alert about it from fucking Twitter.
Yep. And then you retweet everything, and then it spreads like wildfire.
It was like it's a good thing for actual news stuff, but now it's a place where I'm sure in some ways it still does that.
Yeah, it does.
But there's just too much like bullshit on Twitter right now.
Damn, I feel bad for that dude, man, the photographer guy.
Yeah.
What's it? So do you know about
This is your next piece of news?
Yeah. Do you know about how they do it in South Korea about our aging process?
Oh, yes. Do you want to explain it or should I explain it?
You can explain it. Let me see what you think.
So when you're born in any Western country, you're 0, right? You're
Right.
1 day old, and then you count by months. Like, oh,
By the next year,
how old is your child? Oh, he's 6 months. He's 3 months, and then
6 hours.
And then when it's past 12 months, then you can finally say that my kid is 1
One.
years old. But in a lot of these East Asian countries, and specifically in Korea, when
Mhm.
you are born, you are 1.
You start off at
You
1.
start off at 1, which doesn't make any sense. But as soon as you're born, you're 1. So
Right.
on your actual first birthday, you're turning 2,
Yeah.
which is a bit weird.
Yep.
Asians don't do math very well.
I guess Koreans just don't do it that well.
Yeah.
In that part. Well, guess what? They finally got rid of that stupid rule.
Where is that? Is that like an official government rule?
It was an official government rule that started in 1960. And now it's been removed.
That's why a lot of Korean people don't even go by age. They just ask you your year.
Yep.
It's like, how old are you? And then you just state the year. I'm 1965, 1963.
Exactly. So that's why, like, for Koreans, it's like, if I know you're Korean, we just ask to say the last digit,
86, 83, 95,
I'm
92.
87,
Yeah.
that way.
That
So,
makes
yeah.
a lot of sense.
Yeah, finally, we got rid of it. It's so stupid.
That's just dumb paperwork, though. Like, it actually doesn't actually change anything, right? People are just so accustomed to saying your year that when you ask someone how old you are, even though the rule is different, people are not going to say, like, I'm 18 years old. They're still going to say whatever year it is.
Yeah, I wonder now, like, if they have to change, like, paperwork stuff.
Oh, for paperwork, maybe.
Yeah, I just thought about that,
Because
too.
sometimes
That's
when you do
annoying.
paperwork, it asks you how old you
Yeah,
are.
exactly. Your date of birth. Oh, shit.
No, your date of birth would be okay because you would just
Oh, yeah, now it's just, yeah, you're right. Unless it asks for your actual age.
your actual numerical age.
Yeah.
Then now you are a year younger than what you
Yeah.
previously thought.
Yeah.
Oh, so I guess we just turned back time in Korea. Everyone just got a year younger in
I got
Korea.
younger.
Exactly 1 year younger
My
in
birthday
Korea.
just passed, and now it's got reversed. Reverse Uno.
Oh, side question. How's your birthday?
Why you ask? What the fuck? Why
We're
you
like
ask?
a month late, but how's your birthday? I don't think I ever asked you because I was too busy being upset at you not showing up.
Oh yeah, that's true. No, dude, I'm telling you, you taking me out, that was the only thing I did to celebrate my birthday.
Really?
My birthday consisted of me just taking care of my dad at the time.
Oh yeah, that's bad time. Yeah.
No, but it was good though because I got to spend more time with them.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, like you guys surprised me by taking me around one.
You surprised me by showing up really late.
Did you?
Although that's not really a surprise.
But yeah, it was really nice. Like it put me in such a good mood. Like it still felt great for like that whole week. I felt great. That's how nice it was.
Sorry, I'm just trying to load up my news thing. But
Yeah,
my phone
great.
is-
Go fuck yourself.
No. I'm listening to your very nice thing that you're saying.
All right, thank you. I was like, great. This is just a weird, awkward silence. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you for pouring out your emotions. I am just
Yes.
I'm not gonna listen to you. I'm trying to load my shit, but it's not loading. Ben, what's your next piece of news? Give me one final
No, I
piece
got
of
it, I
news
got it.
while my thing loads.
Okay, so a man was caught by police in the southern Chinese city of Shenzhen after blackmailing two hot residents. Lingjie's like, what the fuck? By falsely claiming that he found a cockroach in his food. He was detained for 14 days by police.
Please elaborate in English.
So what that means is that this guy was deliberately going to like hot pot joints
Yeah.
and dropping dead cockroaches in the hot pot.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Exactly.
And then complain to the staff.
Exactly.
How does shit like this make the news?
Do you know?
How do you find this news?
I'm the guy. I'm the nightcrawler, bro. You heard about the shit that happened in K-Town?
What happened?
Kamyok? Remember that?
Kamyok?
Kamyok in
Kamyok?
K-Town.
Is that a restaurant?
Kamyok.
Got milk.
Got Milk. So Got Milk, it's one of my favorite restaurants. It's one of the more solid, well-rounded Korean restaurants in K-Town. Because a lot of the food in K-Town is trash. And there was a viral video that went out. It's disgusting. I saw the video. But this person goes to their porridge, their spicy soup, and they find a whole dead rat in it.
What?
Now, this is a kicker. So, economy shut down for a while, blah, 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 whatever, right? Same thing. They found that this fucker is notorious for trying to scam restaurants by, planting this kind of shit in their fucking food. Isn't that fucking terrible?
Here's the thing, right? 2 parts. Number one, fuck people like that.
Right.
You can't do that to like businesses. It's just really fucked up because you both lower their credibility to other actual customers. And
the long term, it fucks them over.
yes, and you're just screwing them by stealing food, basically.
Yeah.
Number 2, on the off chance that you're the scumbag that does it, why do you have to make it so public? Because technically, if you find a hair or something in your food, because I've gone to restaurants before where I found hair in my food, right?
Yeah.
And most of the time, it's not that big of a deal. And even if I care, I will quietly tell the waitress to come over and quietly say, hey, this, point at it.
Yeah.
And then they'll just bring me a new thing.
Yep.
No other customers know about it.
Yes.
That's like a nice, polite way to do, because there are accidents, right? People have fucking hair on their head. Shit falls off your head.
Like, people don't
Ben's
realize.
losing his hair completely. She's shedding right now.
People don't realize that, like, we do take precautions in the kitchen, but shit does happen.
Right.
There are chances of a fly or a bug. I don't want to say rodents, but, shit like that does happen. I remember one time when I was working at Nobu, I had a salad.
Nobu's a super fine, expensive ass restaurant.
Exactly.
So you would think, quote unquote, they should have their sanitary shit together.
Mind you, their kitchen is spotless.
Right.
They do a great job. It's one of the kitchens where it's a machine.
But you're in New York City.
Yes. Where, like, the moment you step out, you might step out on a rat and cockroach. But I remember that one time a little bug, was just crawling out of their salad bowl. I got rid of the bug, whatever, da-da-da. And, the guests were obviously visibly upset. But the thing is that we do rinse our greens. It does come clean already as well. But sometimes there's going to be that one little sucker that's still there.
Yeah.
It was like a little beetle bug or whatever.
People need to relax, because New York City is the place where when they say you go on vacation, you should plug up your sink.
That is very true.
Because what happens
that is very, very true.
Your waste trap in your sink holds water. What that water actually does in your waste trap is it's a block from gases from the sewer system going up into your thing.
Yep.
But also it blocks other roaches from using your pipes, your water pipes in your house as like a fucking
ladder.
It's like a ladder to crawl into. So when you leave, the water that's in your waste trap under your sink actually evaporates, and now it's open, right?
Yeah.
So in New York City, they actually tell you should like plug your sink or do something so that when your water evaporates, that the roaches and whatever bugs don't have a way of crawling out.
Even rats. Some rats will
crawl through that.
If it's big enough, they will find a way.
I'm just trying to say, when you're in New York, you're exposed to this environment. It is what it is. People need to... But to your thing, fuck people that do that.
I agree.
Fuck people that do that.
This is how spoiled some people are. So, like, we have like a fish dish, right? Black cod, right?
Black cod miso.
Right. So it's like a fillet pretty much, right? And fillets, for people that don't know, it's the white person version of just like fish without the fish.
Without bones.
It's just literally the meat. People don't realize that prior to making this fillet, you have to marinate it, but you also have to debone it.
Yeah.
Each piece with a tweezer. I had this one bitch. She lost it. She was like, there's a fucking bone in my fucking fish. She lost her shit. I was like, oh, miss, I apologize. It looks like we just missed one. Oh, this is unacceptable. Relax, bitch. Miss, our staff does try our best to debone it, but sometimes, once in a while, I don't know if you noticed, but fish have bones.
They just naturally have bones.
I don't know if you knew this. It's just, breaking news.
That's called fucking privilege.
Yeah.
When you lived your entire life and you've had fish and then never had a bone inside.
I think it's crazy how some people when they ask for fish, they're like, does it come with the head? I'm like, oh, absolutely. Oh, I don't want it. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That's true. A lot of people, maybe not so much now, but the first time they go to Asian restaurants, they have whole fish that they're steamed or fried or whatever. It comes with the head because the head is part of the fucking fish.
Right. Some people literally get grossed out by the fish head. I'm like, look, I'm not saying you have to eat it, but just fucking
Yo, it's so weird because we're so accustomed to having the fish heads be a part of the fish that when we see the fish head, it's not anything out of the ordinary.
No.
That's one of the few things where when I first found out that the Western people get freaked out by the fish head, I was like,
that's weird, right?
That's weird. That's like you getting freaked out by like a lettuce on a cheeseburger or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, to us, that's just a normal part of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just like, yeah, dude, it's a fish. It's with the tail and everything. They're like, oh no, I don't want it. I'm like, like a bronzino or something. Bronzinos are usually the whole fish. For some reason, people freak out. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you
Plus,
guys?
one of the most delicious parts of the fish is the fish cheeks.
Yeah,
The fish head and the cheeks. That little tiny bite right there.
Yeah,
It's one of the softest pieces of meat on the entire fucking fish.
Yeah, man, I agree too. But I don't know, man. Like, yeah, that blew my mind. I couldn't believe how outraged. It was one bone too. It was one fish bone, and they were so upset. I was like, God, I just want to smash this plate on your fucking face right now, you fucking fuck.
Let's
Last
get on
one?
to the favorite part of the whole podcast, ranting and raving.
Oh, perfect.
This is where Ben and I like to bitch about something, or Ben and I like to compliment something.
things, yes.
Do you ever get tired talking so long?
Oh, yeah, of course. It's crazy because I have to go to work after this. I don't want to talk at all. I want to be a mute.
Guys, if you want to start a podcast, it's pretty easy, but it is like an endurance thing.
It's a performance if you think about it. We have to do a solid hour and a half of pure talking,
Yes.
high octane talking, and then we do 2 episodes.
We do 2 episodes back to back.
Yeah, I think we burn like 9,000 calories.
Yo, is there a way to measure how many calories we actually burned recording this?
Oh shit!
In addition to the room being hot with AC on low,
yeah,
the fact that we are, well, when I talk, I'm fucking like moving my hands a lot, right? So I think I am actually burning calories.
you know how like guys play chess?
Yes.
I don't know how many calories they burn a lot though.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe not like chess level, but
We have to burn some amount of calories when we're talking and like projecting and being this vocal.
Yeah.
Because when I'm done doing this podcast recording, I do not want to talk.
yo, yeah,
I do not want to fucking talk.
Yo, when I'm at work, I'm like, oh fuck these fucking people.
And
yeah.
then, okay, what was I gonna say?
Ranting and raving.
Ranting. But you go first because I'm fucking tired already.
Okay. So I like to partake in the sauna after my workouts, right? Well, I don't know why. Why the fuck are you laughing at that? Like, you're just picturing naked dudes, aren't you?
No,
At this
no.
point,
This is to say that you actually go work out before go to sauna.
bitch, I work out.
I picture your ass crawling out of bed like, I'm gonna go to the gym,
bitch.
aka I'm just gonna go to the
Bitch,
sauna.
I will fucking outlift you any fucking day. I'm just fucking fat. I'm not in shape.
Whoa.
I'm strong.
The weight you can lift is not a good metric of whether or not you are in good shape.
Yo, dude, I think if anything, that 6K kind of proved that, like, oh, Ben's still in pretty good shape.
No, that means you can lug your body around for like an hour. That doesn't
Yo,
mean anything.
are you fucking serious? Look at you.
Motherfucker, you had a cigarette before you ran.
Yeah, so and I was hungover and I didn't get sleep, right? I
Yeah.
think that's a good metric saying, okay, Ben's somewhat in good shape. I'm fat.
I'm gonna let you talk. You took your fat body to the sauna.
Yes, I did, bitch. So I took myself to the sauna. But this is the thing. There's a steam room right across, right? And the doors are clear, right?
Okay.
So I see this one dude, Asian guy. I'm assuming he's Chinese. And he fucking like he does this. He wipes the steam room glass to look
Sorry,
inside
guys.
the sauna.
If you guys are watching the video, I'm like licking coffee off my
Off his dick. So I'm just like, okay, like I see this guy. I pay no attention to him, right? But then he keeps looking in. And I'm like the only one in the steam room, right? A sauna, I mean. I don't know what the fuck this guy's looking for, but whatever, right? Maybe a friend. Eventually, he fucking just comes in, right? I keep seeing him do the side eye peer, like the glances.
Oh, does he maybe recognize you?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, do I know this guy? But I was like, and I looked at him, just to see. I was like, no, I don't recognize him or his dick. So I'm like, no, I don't know this guy. Then he's shaking his head, and then but he's just there, like kind of just like wandering and shit. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Eventually, he steps out, right?
Does this story have an end? This is going forever.
Yeah. Then this is how long. And then like a few minutes later, he comes back in. He still keeps glancing at me. Now I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, he goes back out again, comes back in. And then, by then I'm like, all right, fuck this. I'm going to change. I got to get the fuck out of here. This guy just made me uncomfortable. While I'm in the process of leaving, this guy starts talking to me now. Like, hey, how's your workout? I'm like, I rolled my eyes. I was like, I knew this guy was going to fucking talk to me. The long story short, we
This is already quite long.
That was the first time I felt really uncomfortable at the sauna. Like, I don't know what his intentions were. Maybe he's just friendly or lonely.
So the story has no ending to it. You just felt uncomfortable because the guy kept
I
staring
felt
at
so uncomfortable that I wanted to say something, but out of respect, I'm just going to take myself out of
Welcome
this.
to the world of being any woman outside in public.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like, this is exactly, for you women out there, I feel so bad for you. At least I know I could like fuck the dude up. If you're like 5'2", please have pepper spray.
Yes, carry pepper spray around.
So yeah, that was the whole point. I felt real uncomfortable. Fuck that guy for ruining my sauna time. Fucking weirdo. I better not see you again. I will talk to him though, and I'll update you. But go on. Are you that tired?
I'm pretty fucking exhausted for some reason. There must be no caffeine in this coffee then.
Oh shit, maybe.
It says something about it. Ben's still checking his car time.
I literally have to take a cab. That's fine.
Okay. Do you need to call the Uber right now from your phone?
Yeah, it'll take a while, but go.
Okay. The thing I hate. I can't talk when you're not paying attention.
Oh,
you know what I mean, right?
Oh, it's like a date. All
No,
right,
it's
go.
not that. It's just
You were just doing it before. I was listening.
Ben, do you like going to theme parks?
Yeah, of course.
You know what I hate about going to theme parks?
The line.
No, the fucking cost of the food.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Stadium food, theme park food, that shit is trash.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
It's not only trash, it's overpriced trash.
Yep.
Especially the smaller theme parks. It seems like the smaller the theme park, the shittier the food, the more expensive it costs.
Yeah, I guess.
I took my son to like a carnival sometime more recently, like near St. John's.
Oh, those little cute little ones.
A tiny thing of like French fries, $12.
Get the fuck out.
And it's not even good fries. A fucking funnel cake, $15.
Are you fucking serious?
How do people go to theme parks and actually eat to get full?
No, you got to pregame food when you go.
You need to pregame before you go to a theme park.
I'm trying to think what was the best value. One time I went to a carnival in North Carolina, right? And they had a turkey legs.
Oh, turkey legs are good.
It was, I think, $7.
That's really cheap.
Is it?
That's
I don't
really
know.
cheap.
But it was like a huge piece, bro. It felt like a dumbbell. It was like carrying a fucking 3-pound dumbbell and
Okay,
shit.
maybe a turkey leg is like the only good value at any kind of theme park.
Right? I would say so, right?
Everything else just feels like a complete ripoff.
Popcorn especially.
Popcorn, chips, drinks. I can't. Oh my god,
man,
fucking
bottled
drinks.
water. When a bottle of water is like $6, I'm like, fuck you. I'm gonna drink the sink out of the bathroom.
Sometimes when I go to a theme park, I'm just gonna dehydrate myself. Like I don't give a shit.
You're better off.
I would rather just dehydrate myself. Thank God a lot of these new theme parks have like the self-serve water bottle where you can refill your shit.
Oh yeah.
Even
yeah,
if
so
I
you
don't
can
have a
bring-
water
yeah,
bottle,
you're
I'm using that shit like a fountain.
right.
I don't even
I
care.
like that.
Whatever it takes to avoid paying like the ridiculous prices at theme parks.
Yeah.
It already costs so much money to buy your way into the theme park, just the admission ticket alone, to buy overpriced shitty ass food.
Technically, you can sneak in. You can sneak in with food, right?
You should be able to, but I feel like a lot of places won't let you.
Now?
They'll pat you down and they'll give you bullshit reasons why you can't bring it in.
I mean, it's not a bullshit reason. It's because they want you to spend money. They
Okay,
want you to spend-
that's the real reason.
That's the
but
real
it's a
reason.
bullshit excuse why. They're like, liquids can be bombs or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
I see what you when they ask you to throw away your bottles, that pisses me off.
Yeah, it
actually.
does. It does. Oh,
That does piss me off.
fuck theme parks. Okay, we're at the outro, guys.
Boom. We made it.
Thank you for listening. We made it all this way. We are extremely tired right now.
Yes.
Ben has to rush and pay for a 45 Uber to work right now.
It's very expensive.
It's
yes.
very fucking expensive.
I'm gonna get compensated.
So I am going to. Oh, they're gonna pay you back for this? Your workplace is gonna pay you back for this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Not once in a while, but yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'm gonna go through the outro since I can say this a lot faster. Guys, if
Thank
you enjoy
you.
our content, please feel free to binge all our previous episodes and everything. If you're a new listener, listen to everything in reverse chronological order because if you listen to the earlier stuff first, we look like complete shit. So listen to us reverse order.
There you go.
If I can beg you for one thing, just leave us a review on Apple or Spotify. Ben, if your Uber comes, feel free to just leave.
Okay, I gotta go.
Okay.
Love you guys. Yeah, thanks, man.
Wow, this is the weirdest thing. I'm gonna tell an Asian dad joke to myself right now. This is so weird.
Say it.
Ben is.
Say it. I'm here.
Who won the Asian cooking contest?
This sounds funny already.
It was a tie.
All right, that's a good one. I
All
like
right,
that.
all right, Ben, get the fuck out of here.
All
I'm
right, man.
gonna
Love
do
you
the
guys.
rest.
This was great. This was fun. Bye.
Okay, guys, if you are, I'm here by myself right now. Okay, this is when I can actually stare into the camera and talk because I'm not talking to anyone right now. I'm strictly just talking to the camera right now. This is really odd. I give props to the people. Ben can't open my door right now. I'm gonna actually have to help Ben. Okay, Ben got the door. Wow, this is really weird talking to myself right now. Give props. If you guys are not on YouTube or Spotify video, please take a look at me talking to myself right now because there's literally no one next to me. I'm just laughing by myself. Anyway, let me get through the outro. If you guys are so inclined, please leave us a 5-star review on any app that allows you to. If you write us a written review, that actually does a lot for the algorithm. We also have bonus content on Apple or Spotify. If you click the subscribe button on their main page, it'll give you access to the entire back catalog of other bonus episodes where we talk about a bunch of random bullshit that's non-Asian related. Wow, this is very weird talking to myself. I give extra props to those podcasters who do like a solo podcast because I cannot talk for this long without someone else listening to my bullshit. I guess technically you guys are listening to my bullshit, but you are not giving me any feedback. Wow, I'm laughing in my living room by myself right now. So let me get to this part really fast. Thank you guys. We'll be back next week. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah. Bye. Ben says bye. Thank you. Adios.